boom, and every airbag deployed.
They say a flashbang went off near their car as tear gas enveloped them as she screamed that her 6-month-old child was still in the car.
Well, Abe, looks like Blonde Blump's racist Gestapo foot soldiers have really stepped it up a notch, as they just got caught trying to murderize a poor BLM baby. At least that's what you would have been fed if you listened to mainstream media slop or any of these sloppy idiots on social media screaming, "Oh my God, ICE is super duper right. They just try to kill a black baby." So when I first heard this story, I was sitting there going, oh, okay, you guys were driving home from a basket hoops game, and then you guys got stuck in a crowd of predominantly mentally ill white goofball libtards who were attacking. They were attacking ICE with fireworks, and I love the left-hand side. You go, they're just fireworks, yeah, but they're quarter sticks of dynamite, and you're throwing them at ICE, and so ICE starts throwing smoke bombs and pepper spray and rubber bullets. Yeah, they're firing anti-riot munitions into a riot, and this poor marginalized black family just happened to be driving through, and you got kind of sitting there going, you're mad at ICE, you should be mad at these lunatic Minnesotan wine bombs who boxed you in and put you into this predicament. Well, anyway, the whole thing's fake. Uh-oh, Abe. Uh-oh. These people are about to lose their kid. This baby almost died. And again, another one of these sob stories pushed by mainstream media press about how they're just poor, marginalized, and attacked by Donald Trump's Gestapo. Again, this was all over the news. Like, again, they're throwing fireworks, which are quarter sticks of dynamite. And you guys drove into that, and your car got all messed up, and the baby almost died. And then they raised $200,000. Well, I got bad news for you. You're going to lose that $200,000. That GoFundMe is gone. You idiots are about to be arrested. You're going to lose all these kids, by the way. Listen, I don't know anything about foster care, but you're going to lose all your kids with what you've just done. Look at all of these face piercings. She identifies as an ugly white chick. That's weird. Oh, no, it's for since. But yeah, everything that was told by the mainstream media press was fake, was stupid. Again, was an outright lie. They raised a bunch of money off of it. And now it seems that Crime Watch over here has all of the receipts to not only get that GoFundMe pulled down, but to put these idiots in jail because they almost got their kid killed. Yeah, no, I'm on ICE's side. Oddly enough, taxation is theftation, but if my taxes are going to put more ICE on the street, I'll begrudgingly less begrudgingly pay these taxes. Now, if you haven't been paying your taxes or you got some tax problems out there, check out today's sponsor, Tax Network USA. You owe back taxes or haven't filed in years? Well, now's the time to resolve your tax matters. With the national conversation around abolishing the income tax system, the IRS is fighting back and proving that it's here to stay by becoming more aggressive than ever. They're sending out more collection notices, filing more tax liens, and collecting billions more than in recent years because they know we're about to shut them down. If you owe, the IRS can take your wages, your bank accounts, your Social Security, your retirement, or even your home. If you owe or haven't filed, it's not a question of if the IRS will act, it's when. Right now, Tax Network USA is offering a completely free IRS research and discovery call to show you exactly where you stand and what they can stop before it's too late. Their powerful programs and strategies can save you thousands or even eliminate your tax debt entirely if you qualify. Don't make a serious mistake by representing yourself or calling these scumbags on your own at the IRS. Waiving your rights can cost you even more money. They are not on your side. So get protected the right way with Tax Network USA and start the process of settling your tax matters once and for all today. Call 1-800-958-1000 or click the link below for your free discovery call with Tax Network USA. Don't let the IRS be the first to act. To the receipts, Abe. Watch this. This is brutal. This says you guys are in so much trouble. All right. Lies. Lots of lies. So on January 14th, they were on their way home from their son's basketball game, and their kid got tear gas. No. Here they are, apparently on video, nearly 45 minutes before the flashbang struck the car. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Internet sleuths, boys. These images are from loser Jonathan Mason's video. Oh, no, Jonathan's not a loser. He's helping us put, allegedly, parents who putting their kids in ridiculous situations. Do not bring a baby to, don't bring a kid to a riot. No, they're just throwing, it's like a fireworks display. It's not a fireworks display. It's a full-on riot. They're throwing quarter sticks of dynamite at the cops. The cops are gonna start shooting back, idiots. And you brought a baby to this? You brought kids and a baby to this? Look at this. You're surprised again. Oh my God! Who knew that they would fire back at us? You thought they were just gonna take the quarter sticks of dynamite? Anyway. So the tear gas call to 911 was at 9:22. They got, look at this. Okay, so here's some dude live streaming, and they're over here having a good old time. Where's your baby, bro? Where's your baby, dude? Where's your baby? Here's the 911 dispatch call. So we've got this.
At 404 India, engine 4. We got a report, 626 23rd Avenue North, baby that's been exposed to tear gas.
922, baby exposed to tear gas. Well, that's going to be a problem if the live stream shows you there 45 minutes before that phone call. Did you leave that baby in that car for 45 minutes by themselves with the heater on?
Wednesday night, as chemical gas, flashbangs, and fireworks were exchanged.
So nobody's disputing that these terrorists were throwing quarter sticks of dynamite at law enforcement. Look, they were exchanging fireworks. Call them what they are. They're munitions. It's artillery. So nobody is disputing that this group of lunatics were throwing quarter sticks of dynamite at the law enforcement. Law enforcement is obviously going to fire back. The only question now is, did you bring a babysitter? Was the babysitter in the van with this baby? What in the F? That's crazy. That's just crazy. So they raised $200,000 over here on GoFundMe. And that's, again, my name is Destiny. Myself, my husband, Sean, 6 kids, were the latest ICE victims. We were innocent bystanders driving through what should have been a peaceful protest. Again, it's not a peaceful. It's not peaceful when you're throwing quarter sticks of dynamite at law enforcement. Why would you drive through that? Why would you drive through that? Right? Even these terrorists should be like, hold on a second. You knew that there was a protest and you drove through the protest? They usually surround your car, beat it, and throw stuff through the windows when you do that. So I wouldn't take a baby through that. Maybe you made a wrong turn. Okay, totally fine. Like, that happens all the time. People take a wrong... These are non-sanctioned protests that you guys are doing, obviously. But they got video of you partying. You're in a lot of trouble, man. If they line in, there you go. Uh-oh. You having a good time? Yeah, they're dancing. You having a good time? Miss Destiny. Oh, she got her name on her sweater. That's not me. That's not you. No, that's the other Destiny. That's that stripper Destiny. What is happening? Okay. That's going to be brutal. Based on the timestamps in the video, that could be wrong. That could be wrong, but you're still going to have to explain to me where's your baby at. I mean, this is bad. You're in a lot of trouble, man. There you go. Yeah, everyone's sitting here going, when the mom has multiple nose and lip rings. Yeah, my trust kind of goes out the window. But this seems like a big deal if you go to a riot with your children and you leave your baby and I guess your other kids in the van. I imagine you left the heater on. I'm hoping you were like, well, it's freezing outside, so we'll leave the heater on. But here's the problem. When you leave the heater on and it's pulling air from outside, and then the people that you're hanging out with start throwing munitions at law enforcement. Law enforcement starts kicking tear gas canisters to disperse you lunatics attacking law enforcement. You know what that van's going to do? And then spit that warmly, though, right onto your baby. They almost killed their own baby. This baby almost got killed. That's why they're on the news. They're on the news saying, these guys almost killed my baby. Well, they almost killed your baby? Who left your baby in you guys weren't in this van when it was hit with... They had no way. This is insane. Rake stepping over here. You are in so much trouble. You're going to get all the attention. They went on all of the local news channels. All right? We're going to give you all the attention you're looking for, man. All the attention. Here you go. Here's that family that seemingly left their kid in a van alone while they attended a riot. Look at them. Here they are. Fucking idiots. Insane. Get them, ICE. All right. Thank you so much for watching the video. Check out today's sponsor, Tax Network USA, and then make way because the salt must flow.